Custom lavish wigs selling for hundreds on social media.
That's a $700 wig.
But buyers beware. Some customers say that a woman is out there scamming people with wigs that look nothing like she's advertising on Instagram. I'm Justin Carter, and this is TSR Investigates. It's nothing new. The beauty industry is a multi-billion-dollar business. And of course, when you buy those wigs or hair products from the beauty supply store or the stylist themselves, you get what you pay for. But for dozens of women, that is not the case when it comes to a woman they say tricked them into buying what they thought were top-notch wigs on Instagram.
I still feel like I've been taken advantage of.
Brittany Seeger says that she was drawn to the Rhonda White Wig Collection on Instagram almost instantly.
Because she has such a strong following and you don't see any negative comments on her page, I thought it was okay for me to order the wig.
Everything was fine at first. She says that she paid about $700 for the unit. She says that Rhonda White told her that she'd get the wig in 2 weeks. She started to worry though when weeks blew by and she heard nothing.
So I was reaching out to her, just, out of concern about my order. And I never got a response through text message, never got a response through email. And then when I would call, no one would ever answer the telephone.
She found another phone number for Rhonda White and finally got through. She says that she exchanged a few heated words with her, and days later, she finally got the wig in the mail.
She said that she construct these wigs herself, but this wig does not look as though it was constructed by her.
This is the Sasha wig unit that Seeger ordered, but this is what she got.
I know texture and Brazilian and, Peruvian. I know all that. This hair is like real shaggy. It's supposed to be like 150% density, and I don't feel like it's 150% density.
Fed up by this point, Seeger just wanted a refund, but White refused. Now, the return policy is spelled out on their website that, quote, all hair extensions and custom units are final sale, but Seeger says the wig was just off.
I don't feel as though the length was right either, but I was just over it at that time.
Adding to her frustration, Seeger says that she was told that she could only pay through Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle. But the website says they take most all major forms of payment. She tried to dispute the Cash App charges as fraud with her bank, but the bank told her they couldn't do it unless Rhonda White initiated the refund. Another customer, Hannah Neely, with an almost identical story.
I couldn't get in contact, no emails. She wasn't responding. She wasn't answering the phone. So I'm really like, my heart is just panicking because I'm like, okay, I paid this girl through Cash App.
She got so fed up that she got her uncle, who lives near where Rhonda White conducts business in Jacksonville, Florida, to drive by and pick that wig up directly.
So he pulls up to the address, knock, knock, knock. Who answers the door? There's Rhonda. Now, when he walked in, he asked Rhonda, hi, I'm here to pick up my niece's wig. She ordered it over 2 weeks ago, and I'm here to pick it up. Rhonda said the wig still hadn't arrived. They were still in China.
Neely says she felt bamboozled.
That's still no excuse for the scamming. Why not just say, I'm ordering wigs from out of the country? You don't even have to specify. I'm ordering wigs from out of the country, but I will pluck the baby hairs for you. I will do the part for you. Now, would you like to pay $400 or $500? But she would never say that because she knows no one will buy it.
So, of course, I went straight to Rhonda White for answers.
Can you explain the reason why you don't offer refunds to people if they're not satisfied?
I just feel like it's too much, especially with them coming customized. Sometimes we cannot, and being that some of them fit other people's head sizes, we can't always, guarantee that product will sell the way it was supposed to be sold. We try to get it as close as we can. And like I said, we can't satisfy everybody's needs as far as that goes, but
so the wigs that you have in the picture are not the same wigs that people are getting shipped.
Yeah, they're the same. So of course they're not the same exact wig. They are basically wigs that we duplicate. So like I said, we'll take a unit and we'll of course customize it just how it is on the picture, styling it, everything in the picture that you see is how we do it.
They're saying that they can't reach you by phone, by email. What do you have to say about that? Why can't these people find you?
So if they aren't calling during normal business hours, chances are phone calls are not going to be returned. That's the only thing that I can't say about my business now.
But you're not returning phone calls if people leave you messages? Do you think that's your duty to return phone calls?
Okay, so how my business line is set up, I have a Google account to where they can leave a message and we will return their phone call from there. But as far as calling during hours that are not of business hours, no.
We paid for express shipping, but see, we couldn't get in contact with her. Even if there were delays or something was happening, we couldn't get in contact. So that's what initially made it seem scammy.
We pulled the Rhonda White Collection profile with the Better Business Bureau. It is not an accredited business, and there is an F rating listed.
18 complaints filed in recent history. They've answered 4 of them, so the other 14 went unanswered.
This is Tom Stevens. He covers the Jacksonville area for the Better Business Bureau.
They basically told us on the phone that they didn't really care whether what we sent them. They weren't going to answer any more complaints.
Dealing with a lot of money that's being involved, it can definitely put people in a predicament that they are being scammed, but I'm just staying positive. I'm back on track. I'm definitely trying to get as many orders out as I possibly can.
Stephen says that although customers often don't get their money back in this case, consumers still have rights.
It gets to the point where there's clearly retail fraud involved, either advertising A and delivering Z, or not delivering anything at all but taking the money and running. Those things are going to be covered under the Deceptive Trade Practices statutes, and the Attorney General would be very much interested in working those cases.
The Better Business Bureau, a great resource out there to either report or review business profiles. Also, your state's attorney or district attorney's office, they have their own internet crime units. They too can investigate. And in serious cases, the FBI can get involved too. You can file a complaint with them at ic3.gov. For now, I'm Justin Carter for TSR Investigates.